the pretty girl.
Guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Kenna and I'm a Cameroonian YouTuber based in Douala, Cameroon. Thank you for clicking on this link. If this is your first time here, you're very welcome. Please join this happy family by clicking on that subscribe button. I tell you, you're going to love it here. I promise you, like, we have everything on this channel. Okay, so you will definitely love it here. As you can see from the title, today I'm going to be talking about the things you need to know before you visit Cameroon. See guys, of recent, since I started talking a lot about Cameroonian men, Cameroonian women, basically a lot of, let me not say a lot, a couple of people have reached out to me asking me a lot of questions about, oh, I like to visit Cameroon, I like to know certain things about Cameroon and stuff like that. So I'm looking at, I'll probably be doing a lot of videos like that just to educate those people who want to know, you see, so that if you need that kind of information, if you type, you probably see it and you just watch at once rather than trying to reach out to me. Okay, so yeah guys, I'm going to be talking about what you need to know before you come to Cameroon. Or yeah, it could be somebody who has been out of Cameroon for the longest time, or you could be a tourist that just wants to come and visit Cameroon. This video is for you, so just keep watching. And for all my other subscribers who may not be any of these things, please watch and then you can give more points in the comment section just to help somebody that might be watching this video and needs more information. Okay, so the first thing I'll tell you is that before coming to Cameroon, you need a visa. It doesn't matter whether you were born in Cameroon and you have lived in Cameroon for a long time, but now you have another passport. No, Cameroon does not accept dual citizenship. No, it's either you're a Cameroonian or you're not a Cameroonian. So if you are not a Cameroonian, you need a visa before you come to Cameroon. So you definitely have to apply for a visa. I think you can go to the Cameroonian embassy website, or you go to the nearest Cameroonian embassy wherever you are, and you can get enough information about that, about the forms you have to fill and all that, so that it's just going to make things easier for you. The second thing I'm going to talk about is that there are certain vaccines that you need to take before getting into Cameroon. So I think one of them is hepatitis A. I think you also have to take typhoid. There are a couple, but I really don't know much. So yeah, you have to take those vaccines before coming. The next thing I'm going to tell you that you need to know before coming to Cameroon is, okay, do you know anybody in the country? If you know anybody in the country, if you have family or friends or stuff like that, it's going to be easier for you, because those people will always be there to help you, show you around and stuff like that. Though the normal Cameroonian is very friendly, Cameroonians are very friendly people, you can still come if you don't know people and people will show you where to go, but most of the times it's not safe. So if you don't have like somebody in Cameroon that is going to help you, I think you have to look for a way to have links and ties to people who are in the country who can help you when you come. The next thing I'm going to talk about is you have to think of where you want to land, and in this case it also has to do with where do you want to go to in Cameroon. Do you want to be in Yaoundé, that is the capital city of Cameroon? Do you want to be in Douala, that's the economic capital? Do you want to be in the southwest region, that's like, it has different towns and stuff, like it has Boya, it has Limbe, Kumba? Do you want to be in that section? Do you want to be in Kribi, like a more holiday resort kind of area? So you have to know which places you're planning to visit. If you're like, okay, you want to be in Yaoundé, then it's going to be advisable or preferable for you to stop in Yaoundé. But if you would you want to be more in the southwest, Bamenda, the western province, the western region, sorry, southwest region, then you want to stop in Douala instead, because it's easier to leave from there to go to those places. Another thing that I should tell you that about Cameroon is that Cameroon is bilingual. Okay, so if you're probably that person who hears only English, staying in Douala might be a little hard for you. But if you obviously have somebody who speaks French, it's going to make things easier. But if you don't, it's going to be tricky for you. so you want to figure out how you're going to be communicating. But if you see that staying in Douala is going to make things really hard for you, and you might not really enjoy your trip because you will not be really getting what people are saying, maybe you want to choose to go to like the southwest region where they speak mostly, where they speak English, let me not say mostly, where they speak English, so that it's going to be easier for you. So just have it in your mind like, okay, in Cameroon is a bilingual country, and there's the greater part of Cameroon speaks French while a small number of people speak English. You want to know that. It's very important. Another thing that is really important when you're coming to Cameroon is you have to figure out where you want to live. Okay, where as in, where is it a hotel or is in a long stay apartment? Okay, hotels are good. We have very good hotels in Cameroon within any budget. So if you're traveling and coming, you want to do a little research on which hotel you might want to live in, how convenient it is, and don't just go and look at pictures. Please try to look at the recommendation, like the reviews of those hotels when you're searching them, because some reviews you'll get your head spinning. So you want to check that and check very well. For these rental apartments, I feel like for me that's usually the best option, especially if you're going to make like 1 month and above in the country. It's better because it's more homely. You don't have to go through that hotel feel. But if you're somebody who is into hotels, no problem. So when you figure out exactly where you want to stay, there are some of these apartments, these rental apartments that have cars that can come and pick you from the airport and bring you there. So if in case you don't know anybody and you don't have anybody who can help you to pick you up at the airport, obviously that the apartment driver can come and pick you up. And that's the same thing too that goes for hotels. So yeah, you want to figure that out. And then also you have to figure out your transportation, not transportation from the airport to where you're going to live, but transportation within the country. I'll tell you that you should have, it's preferable for you to have a car and a driver. It might be pricey, but it is better. It is more convenient at the end of the day for you. If you have the money, it's okay, especially if you want to travel, like, oh, you have to leave from Douala to Yaoundé to Bafoussam to Bertoua. Like, if you know that you have to travel up and down and you have your money, it is going to be easier. It will be better for you to have your own driver that can drive you around, because it's like, especially with this pandemic and stuff, it's going to be safer because you will not be putting yourself in any kind of risk. So you have to figure out how you're going to transport yourself. There's the majority of people who have family here, when they come, they just use their family members' cars and stuff. But if you're one of those people who doesn't really have anybody here, you have to figure out like, okay, where can I rent a car? How much is it going to cost? How much is it going to cost to have a driver? You need to know that, because it's not easy. And you should also know about transportation, that in Cameroon, especially in the big towns, especially in Douala, there is traffic. You have to be ready. Don't feel that you're just going to come and cars will just be fly past, like no. To be in Douala, to do stuff in Douala, Yaoundé, in the big cities practically, you just have to understand that there is traffic. There is always traffic. Just prepare your mind that you might run into traffic 1, 2, or maybe every day. You don't know. I also think that when you're coming, you should also be ready. Know that in Cameroon, especially if you're not living in a particular kind of place, you have to be ready for power outage. In Cameroon, we have a lot of power outages, especially in some particular neighborhoods. So you have to just put that in mind, like, okay, I want to come with a power bank, I want to come with, like, just keep that in mind to know the kind of things that you bring that will make life easier for you if there is no electricity, because we have that a lot. Except you are lucky enough to find yourself in a good hotel, like majority of hotels in Douala, I think they even have standby, how they call it, standby generators. I think also for food, I think we have food from different countries in Cameroon. I think we have Lebanese restaurants, we have Chinese restaurants, we have Thai restaurants, we have food from different places, like we have restaurants from different places. So if you are bothered, like, oh, you might not like to eat Cameroonian food, or you're scared to taste Cameroonian food and you're used to any of these different types of food, be it Indian, Chinese, you can always get them. But these meals are mostly in big cities like Douala and Yaoundé. If you have to go to places like Boya, Limbe, Kribi, I don't know about Kribi, I don't know a lot about Kribi, but Boya, Limbe, Bamenda, I don't think it's going to be easy to see like some of this food there. So that is something that you should prepare your mind. Like, these are a couple of points that you need to know before coming to Cameroon. I hope that this video helps you. If you have any more questions, I'll just tell you to ask in the comment section, and I'll most definitely respond to you. Even if I don't respond, or if I don't know the answer to whatever question you're asking, somebody in the comment section might know the answer. So thank you for watching. Before you go, please click on that subscribe button and just subscribe to my channel, like and share. Thank you for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one. Love you. Bye.